to show you is kind of how to look at these boards and what to do, but we're going to change her first. And this is what you'd be doing at home once you learn what your essence is. You can kind of figure these things out by kind of looking like this. Okay, so right now, what I can say, and I only met you this morning myself, right? Yes. So I have no idea anything about you except even this morning as far as like how you look or how you are. So basically what I can say is, I haven't seen Alice yet. I still haven't met her, and neither have you. All right, so here we go. So we're going to start then by just shifting some things about you. So here's how we're going to do. The words, we're going to go by the words. So what we're trying to do is achieve with Alice, because inside of Alice and who she actually is, and by reading what you read, you said 100%, right? Okay. Yes. Those words are a summation of that whole thrust that you read, those pages, yes? So she is dynamic, rich, textured, angled, sure, and substantial. And I always say those threes are a force to be reckoned with. Look out. They're amazing, amazing women. And men. So, wow. So here we go. But if I may just talk about this, this has nothing to do with Alice, because I know her, but I can tell you across the board, all tone 3 women, I'm not saying men now, this is only women, all tone 3 women have been told to knock it off, shut up, back up, calm it down, zip it, you're too aggressive, you're too out there, you say too much, don't scare people. So this has been going on from the time they're like this age.
Okay, so I need to say something.
Yeah. So tone 3 energy, here's the thing. If you ask them a question, they're going to give you back what you're asking for, just give you the honest truth. They don't try to couch things, they don't try to get around it. Now they're trained to do that from being little girls, but the impulse is not to do that, is my point. So here's how this works, and this is why we call it homeopathic fashion sometimes. What we're going to do is put you into all kinds of things that are going to seem very angular and very masculine, like over those shapes. See how those shapes look? What's going to happen, because homeopathically it's going to make her look soft and much more welcoming and much more open. This is how it works. Whatever your worst nightmare is, we just give you more of it, like a melody. And things start changing. You know, it's just the way it is. So with you, we're going to put things that you're going to resist yourself, maybe a little bit internally, because they go, oh my gosh, you know, and see what happens and how you're perceived. That's all we're going to do. It would be the same for anybody, yeah? All right, so number one, what we're going to do is just change your jacket. Now I want you to look at her face. It's not about what she's wearing, it's just look at her face. What happens when we add a little bit of texture now, and a different vibrance to cover up the lavender, because the lavender will not vibrate with her no matter what we do. We're not saying this is not a fashion. This is about energetics. This is not fashion we're doing here, people, okay? Because when you're wearing your essence, you can be totally trendy, you can be totally hip, you can be totally classic, you can be totally old-fashioned, you can be totally ethnic, whatever you want you can do. It's not, everyone has their own look, right, how you want to dress. We're just saying you can use certain principles. We're using these to cover up what she has on. So is she showing up more in her face to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, does she have more life force or less?
More. It's got more, I can come out, that kind of look.
What's that?
It's got more like I can come out now, that kind of look.
Oh, okay. So she looks freed up a little bit, you mean? Interesting.
The complexion is more glowing.
Okay.
She looks a little softer too.
She looks softer?
Yeah.
Congruent. She's all congruent.
Here's yours?
Yes.
Okay. Can we just take them on, Lisa? Now, which side of her face do you trust more? Which side of her face is more intelligent?
Her left.
Which side of her face is kinder?
Left.
Which side would you want to hire? You see what I'm saying? We're not even 10th done yet. That shape is massive. It is massive how it shifts perceptions when you're talking to somebody. Okay, now let's put on the skirt. So we're just trying to cover up now the black. We're not trying to say dress like this, obviously. You never say. But you see what's happening. We're just trying to get it.
Taller?
Yeah, people usually gain an inch or two for sure. And remember, it's not the color, it's the shape it's doing it. I can promise you. Even though we have this hanging off the shoulder here, whatever, it's kind of loose. There's an angle here, there's texture here, there's an angle here, which is all subconscious going into your system. So I'm saying the jacket has angled pockets on it even. And the thing is, it doesn't even fit. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? However, it has all those substantial energies on it. So the more she adds to her body, the more it's just going to shore her up into her true self.
She looks thinner.
It's kind of like, you just have your...
Thinner
yeah,
and taller.
okay. How many pounds? Don't say what she weighs.
I don't
How
know,
many pounds has she lost?
I don't know, but you definitely look thinner and taller.
Okay, she said 20.
Yeah.
So when we get done...